Yo, hello, I'm back. So you gotta understand too, these people are sick, right? Like people that work for the government, but it's not just people in the government. Y'all honestly have, before I make my point, y'all honestly have to understand. This is like 90%, 90%, 99% of the world is operating in like a lower frequency energy and vibration. Y'all have to understand this shit. It's not just the government or people that work for the government, right? I gotta. That's why I gotta always put emphasis on that, because it's not just them. This is this is majority of the world. I'm telling you, 90 to 99% of the world is all on like one time. I already just made a video about that. I can connect that to this video if I want to. But these people are sick in their head, right? They know what's going on, right? People that work for the government specifically, they'll try and rile up. They'll ring off sirens. I'm telling you specifically in detail. They'll ring off sirens because they'll want someone to come and harm you. They know people are operating in an energy frequency and how do they know? Because they're operating in the same thing, right? It's honestly, it doesn't have to be rocket science. And not only that, they don't get eye contact. All this other weird, all this weird feminine shit, right? Um, they get soft, and I don't have no problem with nobody that's like, trust me, I don't have no problem with like gay people and shit like that, right? But they uh, they they'll try and ring. I'm telling you in detail. So like literally bringing. I'm telling you very, bringing it very, making it very straightforward for you, right? It's not doesn't have to be deep. And then I'm bringing it to you surface level, then going trying to go deep. I always talk about deep shit first, right? But I always end up tending to do that. But they want some. They'll ring off sirens and shit, wanting other people to harm you. How do they be like? Oh, and then you ask me, how do they know they want other people? How do you know? How do you know they want? How do you know there's other people trying to harm you? Well, most people are on the same energy, frequency, and vibration. I ain't no pussy either, so I don't gotta explain that. But it just is what it is, right? Most people are just don't want. They want to see bad. They want to see death. They want to. They most. This is just what it is. People won't tell you if you ask them or talk to you, but you don't need people to tell you and talk for. You can talk for people and read energy and be more aware and study shit and learn shit that other people aren't doing, right? You don't have to. Have you ever heard of actions speak louder than words? A motherfucker only gonna tell you what they want you to hear. They ain't gonna tell you what the fuck they actually doing. Like, you gotta be. That's not rocket science, right? So they'll do that to ring off sirens because they want people to harm you and shit like that, because they know other people are they know like other like motherfuckers like them, niggers and shit, is operating on the same frequency, energy, and vibration. So they'll ring off sirens hoping somebody comes out and harms you. Or they do that, and they've done that so much that when they do that, other people in the same energy, frequency, and vibration as them assume all of a sudden I'm outside, because that's how much people know that's how much people know I'm being harassed and stalked in wherever in the city I stay, the city I reside in, and shit like that, right? So I'm gonna say that again, because they'll ring off sirens, hoping people come and harm me, niggers just like them, that are operating in the same energy, frequency, and vibration. What was the other part I said? That is operating in the same energy, vibration, and frequency and vibration, and they've done that so much that the same people they want to harm me, assume I'm outside, because they've done that so much when I'm outside, harassing and stalking me, and causing the community to causing the community anxiety and all this other shit, right? All this nigger shit, right? That's how deep this shit goes. So you see how that started very surface level, and then that became deep on its own. I don't even have to break down no spiritual. Well, the energy and frequency and vibration part is the spiritual part, but you see, I don't even have to get into detail like that. That's what it is. And that's another thing too. I think that's the other point I want to say. Oh, we cooking with gas. I'm gonna keep cooking it. Your silence, everybody's silence is gonna, everybody's silence, everybody. And there's degrees to silence and shit, right? There's certain people that see shit, don't do shit about nothing, right? Um, but everybody's silence. But there's other people doing them way more than other people, right? But everybody's silence. Your silence is gonna speak volumes. Your silence, for the silence that you give towards somebody else is the same silence you're gonna get when you need someone help. The same silence you give towards someone else or something else, and you see what's going on, and you don't say nothing. You sit there like a little bitch, and because you like what's going on, or you whatever, you're scared, you're afraid, whatever. That I don't give a fuck what it is, right? You have to, by the point you gotta adult up in some shape or form, in some fashion. You gotta adult up some way, some shape or form and fashion. That same fucking silence gonna come back to you. You can play the victim and guilty all you want. Oh, that has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with me. But that's why a lot of people don't like to act like they don't see shit, because the moment you see something, it's a spiritual thing, right? It has to do with who you actually are. As soon as you see something, it's fight or flight. As simple as that. And that could be a whole other video on